It was hard to believe that here in New York City, people were talking about this tragedy at Ground Zero and repeating the same story over and over about the Jews and 9/11. One night I was in a cab with a young Egyptian driver, and he said the same thing. You know, the Jews were warned, no Jews died. I said, wait a second. He seemed like a bright young guy. You don't believe this stuff, do you? And he turned around and said, it's all written. It's all in a book. It was written 100 years ago. Protocols of the Elders of Zion. It claims to be the minutes of a secret meeting of Jews at the end of the 19th century who were plotting to take over the world. It was distributed around 1905 at the same time as a wave of pogroms against the Jews. A few years later, Hitler incorporated them into Nazi ideology. The National Alliance tries to keep Hitler's legacy alive by translating and distributing old Nazi propaganda.
Then we have like core books, of course, the Protocols being one of them. It's a timeless book, it's always going to sell.
What about this rumor that Hitler himself had Jewish blood? I mean, that was like an explanation for why he hated Jews so much, is that he feared that he himself was part Jewish.
See, I think that's a Jewish mindset that could even grasp that concept, because to me, if you're part Jewish, then why do you want to kill off the Jewish people?
Because you want to kill it in yourself.
Well, Hitler, I don't see himself as suicidal in the slightest. I thought
He committed suicide. Do you believe there was a Holocaust?
To me, it's more like a, I mean, it might sound a little cold, but, you know, people go to Disneyland or the haunted house to get scared. If that's what they want to do, to go to the Holocaust thing and get scared, that's fine. But it's a for-profit place. I mean, I bought beer at Auschwitz.
Call it anti-Semitism, a term coined at the end of the 19th century, or simply Jew hatred. It is the oldest collective bigotry in recorded history.